I used to live here for 5 years and can recommend some of the best places to visit. I take an early morning bath in a spa to refresh myself. The cry of a swan heard while in the open-air bath of a hot spring. When I went outside, I saw a flock of swans in the field. The northern regions of Japan are wintering grounds for swans. I'm turning up the audio. Can you hear the swans? Can you see the beauty of the swans flying against the backdrop of Tsugaru Fuji, known as the second Neat Fuji? It runs towards the city center. I will go around the places recommended from my point of view. Please keep watching. This is a castle town. Visit a nostalgic cafe where history and culture come alive. Starbucks coffee on the premises of the City Hall. The shop is housed in a Western-style building registered as a National Tangible Cultural Property. A bright, relaxed shop with an impressive design using traditional crafts. I ordered the recommended apple pie from the sign I saw earlier. As the weather was fine, I decided to eat outside on the terrace. Aomori is a major apple-growing region here, so this apple pie must be delicious. The crispy texture of the pie crust, the tartness of the apples, and the mildly sweet custard cream create a perfect balance. One apple pie was enough to fill me up. It was a nostalgic Starbucks coffee, perfect for the historic castle town. Although not visible on the screen, Hirosaki Castle, built in 1611, is on the left. The park surrounding Hirosaki Castle is famous for its beauty in all seasons. This is the town's main shopping street, but it is depopulated and the shopping street has lost its vitality. The unusual building on the right is a department store. It went bankrupt last year and now remains empty. Go to the back of the shopping street, where it has become deserted. I have always been curious about this place, but had never been there before. The Konan Railway Owani line connects here to the neighboring town. It is also known as the Apple Field Railway because it runs through apple fields. I am very impressed by the nostalgic station building, which looks as if it has traveled back in time. This Konan Railway was established in 1926. It is a locally based railway company. It operates 2 lines. It also focuses on sightseeing trains, but its operations have suffered in recent years. There is a free viewing corridor to visit. Amazing! It's an amazing space, a dream come true for me. It is wonderful that the landscape has remained intact, as if it had been left behind by the times. Passenger platforms and viewing corridors are separated. There must be many people coming to visit. I really wanted to take the train, but gave up because the trains are so few in number that it would take a long time to turn around. Currently, the number of passengers per day is 400, a figure that has halved in the past 30 years. In fact, the Konan Railway Owani line is set to be discontinued in March 2028. The company has been losing money since it opened and is unsustainable due to rising operating costs. The more rural Japan is, the more car-oriented it is, and although it can't be helped, the times are cruel. Everyone is invited to come and see this historic station building and railway once before this railway company closes its doors. We're full of apple pie, but we're off to try the region's most famous and original Japanese food. This food is so well known that Aomori Prefecture is associated with it. You can only eat it here. This yakiboshi ramen has a soup made from seafood stock, pork bones, and chicken bones. It is extremely soupy. I like to make mini ramen noodles on a spoon and eat them all at once. You don't have to slurp the noodles. Very tasty grilled pork. I should have had the chashu ramen with lots of grilled pork. Once you try this ramen, you will be so addicted that you won't be able to eat any other ramen. Visit local delicacies and neighboring towns. There seems to be a nostalgic station too. Kuroishi City is located 20 minutes drive from Hirosaki City. The city is also depopulated. This is the town center, but the shops are closed and the area is deserted with no sign of people. A popular local Japanese restaurant in front of the station. I wanted to eat there, but it was closed today. Very disappointing. Tsuyu yakisoba is yakisoba noodles served with soup. It is a well-known Japanese dish in the region. This Kuroishi station is on the same Konan railway line as the station introduced earlier. The line mentioned earlier will be discontinued, but this line will remain in operation. When coming to the station, stamp the railway stamp. The retro atmosphere is as pleasing as the Hirosaki Central Station building. Surely this line will be decommissioned in the near future. I don't want that to happen, though. It looks like it is going to rain, so I hurry onwards. Next destination. Go to the most beautiful place in Japan for late autumn foliage. Ranked #1 in 2023. More than 100 varieties of maple trees are planted in the grounds of Nakano Shrine. The streets are lined with food stalls. It's tempting to stop, but let's move on. Visible. From here, a wonderful landscape unfolds. Take a look at the best autumn leaf scenery in Japan. It dates back to 1802, when the 9th lord of the Hirosaki clan fell in love with the landscape and transplanted maple trees from Kyoto. It is now called Little Arashiyama, as opposed to Arashiyama in Kyoto. The waterfall at the back of the screen is called Fudo Falls. The scenery combined with the autumn leaves is wonderful. This landscape is why it is called the twin of Kyoto's Arashiyama. Go to the grounds of Nakano Shrine. It seems to have become a well-known autumn tourist destination, with many tourists arriving in large buses. There were particularly many foreign tourists. The guardian deities of the shrine, the guardian dogs, sit on either side to protect the deities. This is a washing area called chuzu for washing and purifying the hands before entering the sacred shrine. This is a 700-year-old giant cedar. It's been watching Japan's history in this place for a long time. There is a boardwalk further up, but it looks like it is going to start raining, so I will return here. It will be lit up in half an hour, and I would like to see it, but the weather doesn't look like it will hold. It's a real shame, but I'm going home. On the way home, I buy chestnut pancakes. I love chestnut sweets. Here the rain started to fall in earnest. Let's get back to the car quickly. Chestnut pancakes, 200 yen, moderately sweet and very tasty with red bean paste and chestnuts. Very satisfying. If they had been even a little late getting back to their cars, they would have been drenched in rain. I was lucky. A low-pressure system caused a storm at night. It was very scary to drive alone on the dark mountain roads in the heavy rain. I was so scared that I could not stop once for 3 hours. The next video introduces a hot spring resort in Yamagata Prefecture, further south towards Tokyo from here, which is famous for having the most nostalgic scenery in Japan. Watch the next video too. Please also subscribe to our channel.